Red is good. Yep.
The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Van Buren County Warriors. Now streaming on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head to the field with the voice of your Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
All right. Good evening, Warrior fans. Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Thanks for tuning in once again. And it is time for some Van Buren County Warrior varsity football. On behalf of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network, I'd like to welcome you this evening to this streaming and radio broadcast of Van Buren County Warrior football. Mr. Connor Davis running the control board for us. Back at the station tonight, helping this thing go smoothly, and I am alongside my camera person and on-site producer, Ms. Sonia Love Smith. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play, and radio voice of the Warriors, back again for the sports seasons of the 28-25-26 school year. All of us will consider it our pleasure to be with you on the call this evening. Tonight, the Warriors are at home on a game that was supposed to be played on the road. But field conditions, track conditions, or construction dictating over at Columbus. Their field not ready for play, so we're playing this one here at home. Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School inside the Gary Leffler track. We're in Keosauqua, Iowa for week 2 of the Iowa High School football season. And the Warriors are at home. They're going to host the Columbus Wildcats in the opening game of Class A District 5 play this season. We've got a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast this evening. We're on the air at 92.7 KTWA. Your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites. We're also streaming on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel. So a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast this evening. If you're choosing to make this broadcast part of your Friday evening, September 5th, hey, we appreciate you doing so, and we could not do it without you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Football is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go through them with you, and I'm also going to give you each sponsor's in-game read here to start this Warrior Football pregame show. Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. They've got the Warrior Football pregame show. Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. They've got the postgame show. The Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride countywide. They will sponsor coaches and players' interviews throughout the course of the season. Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. They sponsor Van Buren County Warrior touchdowns. First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrill, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC. They sponsor any sacks by the Warrior defense. Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at a Roto-Rooter servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. They sponsor quarter number 1. Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. They've got quarter number 2 sponsorship. Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. They sponsor tonight's player of the game. Grain Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. They will sponsor tonight's kickoff conditions. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors, sponsoring tonight's opening kickoff. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials, sponsoring tonight's starting lineups on the offense and defensive side of the ball for Van Buren County. The Van Buren County Hospital, simply remarkable, sponsoring any turnovers created by the Warrior defense. Wasco Hardware, check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua. They will sponsor quarter number 4. And Beater Funeral Home and Crematory of Fairfield, they'll sponsor today's halftime show. And Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors, sponsoring quarter number 3. So this is the Warrior of Football pregame show, sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Got a good pregame show lined up for you. Lots of information in it, jam-packed, I would call it. We're going to start this pregame show with a 3-minute break, so you can start to hear from some of our wonderful sponsors. Then when we come back from that first 3-minute break, we'll do the coaches' interview first, then another break on the other side of it, and then we'll break down both teams and take a look at other action around the conference. Leading players for each team on the year, starting lineups, opening kickoff, all that and more still to come on the Warrior Football Pregame Show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. But first, after this 3-minute break, my coach's interview with head coach Brian Johnson. Back with you for more in the Pregame Show after this 3-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Back with you in 3 minutes.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Tiffany here. The best things in life are a nice spring day, a tasty treat, and a great deal. That's right, a great deal. So why not swing by Dowd's Quick Stop? Savor our barbecue chicken pizza or classic cheeseburger and fries combo. Craving something sweet? Our ice cream is on and is the best around. Dive into our spring fun with our specialty pizza starting at $17.99. Visit us today in Dowd's and follow us on Facebook at Dowd's Quick Stop for more delicious deals. Stop by for a quick taste of spring.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Again with Brian Johnson, head boys varsity football coach of the Van Buren County Warriors. And coach, week 1 in the books. I know it wasn't the way that you guys wanted to start, a 28-8 loss over there in Donaldson, Iowa at Central Lee High School. I guess turnovers were the story of the night. A positive start really for you guys on defense. You forced them to punt it back to you, but a muffed punt gave it right back to them. They were able to score right away. They kind of grabbed the early momentum after your defensive stop, and then your other deepest penetration in the first half there ended on a turnover as well. Those two early turnovers were hard to recover from and kind of put you guys down at the half.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's hard to shoot yourself in the foot and keep things moving. Like, you know, a couple young guys made a couple mistakes. You know, we're looking to fix those things. You know, our offensive line, we're making some holes and getting some good push. We just got to hold on to the ball and secure it and take care of the ball. It's the big thing.
Yeah, another key turning point, I guess, in the game to me was your defense did create a turnover there. Close to halftime, Ethan Kokenauer alertly hopped on a fumble by their quarterback and took it about 40 yards. I would say somewhere roughly from around midfield all the way down to their 10-yard line. So I'm thinking, okay, even though there was a deficit at that point, here's a chance to score before the half. You're getting the ball to start the second half, maybe put two scores together. I'm sure that's what you were thinking about as well. It didn't quite work out that way. You're unable to score from the 10, and then a turnover on play 2 of the second half gave it right back to them, and they were able to kind of put more distance between you and them. Found yourself down 28-zip at that point. So that possession before the half ended and right away after the half, we talk about those so often as they are so critical in the game. Those didn't help you out there.
No, not at all. Like you said, we had it down on 10. We took 2 shots at the end zone. 2 guys each had a chance for it. We just couldn't secure it. Had another. Looking at film, we had another chance at it. We just had 2 guys run the wrong route. So, young guys making mistakes again. So, we'll get that stuff cleaned up this week and hopefully have a better outing this Friday.
All right, let's talk about some positives, though, that did come out of the game. You were able to put an 84-yard drive together late, even though it was late in the fourth quarter with the game kind of been decided already. Still, you've got to like to see that from your offense executing all the way down the field, and then eventually Will Corral, a rollout to his left. I noticed it seemed like you maybe had 2 guys run the same route there. There was 2 wide open Warriors in the corner of the end zone, and Will put a good ball in the air, and Kokenauer maybe snatched it away from one of his teammates. But to his credit, he doesn't know who's behind him. It could be a defender, and he went to get the ball and made a good play on it. So you had to take something positive away from that last drive of the night.
Yeah, definitely. And again, a couple guys in the same spot shouldn't happen. So things were cleaning up, but it worked out in our favor that time. I think Simmons had a great night on the ground. He ended up with 93 yards total. Overall, we had 165 rushing. Mellinger gave us 56 there also. So, our fullbacks were pounding the ball and kind of doing what we want to do at that point.
Yeah, Simmons had a good game overall. I think he was your leading tackler on defense as well. Mellinger, Pilcher, Kokenauer, Ellingson all chipping in there as well. Your defense, I think they just gave up that one long drive of the night that ended in a touchdown for Central Lee. They were put in tough spots, I guess, due to the offensive turnovers at other points in the game, and that's why it is a team game. But you had to feel good about, I think, the way your defense really played overall.
Yeah, especially right away. We came out and shut them down right away and made them punt. And fortunately, it turned into a turnover. But they were on pretty much all night. It's playing triple option. Everybody's got a job assignment, and as long as they keep doing their job assignments, it's pretty easy to shut it down. It's just one guy falls asleep or doesn't quite get his job done, it goes for a big play.
Yeah, we can, let's put that Central League game to bed now, and you guys, coaching staff, players, everybody will take away hopefully something positive with it, and you just turn that into looking forward ahead to this week. We get into district play. Columbus comes to town in a game that was supposed to be at their place. I guess some construction over there with their track or football field not quite finished up, so I think they had to go to Muscatine. They lost to BGM in week 1, but that game played at Muscatine while their field's still not ready, so we're going to play it here in Keosauqua at Van Buren County Community Senior High School, so that's good. We got a stretch of 3 at home now. So I guess as the farmers would say, there's never a better time to make hay than when the sun shines. So here you go with a 3-game stretch at home. And let's talk about Columbus a little bit. Trevor Phillips, still their quarterback. He's a senior. Another Kahlberg still in the backfield. And I noticed another kid whose name I didn't recognize led him in yards. So they always seem to manage to get the ball into somebody with some speed. So that's something that you're going to have to deal with this Friday against Columbus.
Yeah, definitely. They kind of run the same thing we do. Kind of looking at it, they want to try to run it. They also got some pretty good threats on the outer edge to try to get their passing game going too. So, we're gonna have to not focus on just the run game like we were kind of focused on last week. They're gonna come out and kind of spread us out and then bring us in tight and try to run it down the middle again. So, we have to be firing on all cylinders this week.
Yeah, I would agree with you. You guys, like I said, you'll take something away from that Central League game positive, even though it was a loss, and hopefully be able to apply it with the kids, and they'll learn from it as well going into this Friday opening district play in Class A District 5, the Columbus Wildcats. In town, 7 p.m. kickoff. We'll be there to cover it for you right here in Keosauqua, and you can hear all that exciting Warrior football action with me. We'll be on the air at 92.7 KTWA. We'll also be streaming the game live at the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. All that made possible by the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
There's nothing quite like Friday Night Lights to bring a community together. This is Scott with Buren Funeral Home in Fairfield, and we believe in the strength of a community. My wife Rachel and I grew up in Van Buren County and are proud to serve this community we call home. From monument sales, pre-planning, and creating unique celebrations of life, we invite you to experience the Buren difference where we put families and community first. Buren Funeral Home, serving Van Buren County and all of Southeast Iowa, and proud supporter of Van Buren County sports.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Alrighty, we are back with you here in the Warrior Football pregame show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, and how to serve you with monument sales. And Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com has the sponsorship. Tonight's Warrior Football pregame show. Hope you had a chance to listen and enjoy my coach's interview with head coach Brian Johnson. They're talking about Week 1 loss, 28-8, over in Donaldson, Iowa versus Central Lee. Coach's interview is this year sponsored by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide. Let's continue things here in the Warrior Football pregame show by taking a closer look here at both teams in tonight's contest. Just under 9.5 minutes left on the warm-up clock. Lots of stuff still to get to here in the pregame show. Let's start with the Columbus Wildcats. Head coach is David Lekwa, assisted by Telly Zunigia, Jason Webking, Raul Amagon, and Jake McCullough. Next action for Columbus is next Friday, September 12th. They'll be at Danville, a 7 p.m. kickoff there. They are the Columbus Wildcats in boys high school varsity football. Overall record on the season is 0-1. They played that first game at a neutral site in Muscatine because their field is not ready to go. This is a district game. They compete also, just like the Warriors, in Class A District 5. In the last 5, Columbus is 0-1. Their Week 1 loss was last Friday night, August 29th, a 47-14 loss against BGM, and that game was played in Muscatine, Iowa. Let's take a look at some leading players on the season for the Columbus Wildcats. The passing leader is Trevor Phillips, 14 for 23 in Week 1, 60.9%, 97 yards, a 6.9 yards per completion average, 1 interception, no touchdowns, and 87.6 rating. Rushing leaders for Columbus, Angel Eichen, 18 carries for 122 yards, 6.8 yards per carry average with a couple of scores there. Receiving leaders for the Wildcats, Lamar Siant, 5 catches for 58 yards, 11.6 yards per catch average. Tyson Kahlberg had 5 catches for 39 yards, a 7.8 yards per catch average there. On the defensive side of the ball for Columbus, leading tacklers Elliott Wesley with 6.5 tackles in Week 1. Drew Topmeyer right behind him with 6 tackles even. Special teams and kicking for Columbus, the kick returner Kahlberg had 3 returns for 41 yards, a 13.7 yards per return average. Gabe Zuniga had a couple of touchbacks kicking off, and Lando Garza was the punter, 6 punts, 186 total yards, 31-yard average on the punts. Columbus averaging 14 points a game. So far on the season, they're giving up 47. The rushing yards per game are at 130. The passing yards a game, 97. Total yards a game for Columbus is at 227. All right, coin toss. Looks like it's happening with just over 7 minutes on the warm-up clock out at midfield. Let's turn our attention to the Warriors. And we will probably be getting the national anthem here. We'll probably send it to a 1-minute break when the national anthem starts up. But we'll continue the pregame with a look at the Warriors so far this season. Head coaches Brian Johnson, assisted by Chad Kormeyer and Jason DeHart. Next action for us is Friday, September 12th, right here back home against the Cardinal Comets, a 7 p.m. kickoff there. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity football. Overall record on the year is 0-1. That game was lost on the road to Central Lee over in Donaldson, Iowa. They compete in Class A, District 5. Also, it's district matchup tonight. First district game of the year. Last 5, Warriors are 0-1. That loss was to Central Lee, August 29th, last Friday, a 28-8 loss over at Central Lee High School in Donaldson, Iowa. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Warriors so far this season. Passing department, Will Cordell, 4 for 15, 26.7% for 79 yards, 19.8 yards per completion with a score and one interception, 79.6 rating for Will Cordell. Caden Simmons led the Warriors on the ground, 17 carries, 93 yards, 5.5 average. Cale Mellinger, 14 carries for 56 yards, a 4.0 average. And Eli McKinney, 9 carries, 16 yards, a 1.8 average there. Receiving department, Jace Duncan, 2 catches for 58 yards, a 29-yard average there. Ethan Kokenauer, 1 catch for 8 yards. He had the touchdown. And Keegan Young, 1 catch for 13 yards last week against Central Lee. Leading tacklers for Van Buren County, Caden Simmons had 8 tackles last week. Ethan Kokenauer, Cameron Ellingson, Cale Mellinger all had 5 tackles apiece. Special teams and kicking for Van Buren County, Caden Simmons, 2 kick returns for 41 yards, a 20.5 average. Ethan Kokenauer had a fumble recovery. Cale Mellinger had the 2-point conversion for the Warriors. Warriors averaging 8 points a game. They're giving up 28 a game, averaging 165 yards on the ground, 79 through the air, 244 total yards for the Warriors. We're going to get the national anthem. We'll send it to a 1-minute break and be back with more in the pregame show. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, and we are back with you here from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa, inside the Gary Leffler track and field, getting set for boys high school varsity football action for you on the evening. Columbus Wildcats in town to take on our very own Van Buren County Warriors. This is the Warrior Football Pregame Show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Church cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Let's go through starting lineups here quickly for the Warriors on a defense. One defensive end, Cameron Ellingson, a senior, 5'11", 150 pounds, number 30. One defensive tackle, Colton Kirkhart, 5'11", 195 pounds, a senior, number 66. At the nose guard, number 50, Caden Miller, 5'11", 215. He's a sophomore. The other defensive tackles, number 55, Cooper Phillip, a senior, 6 foot, 200 pounds. The other defensive end is Ethan Kokenauer, 6'1", 200 pounds, number 3. He's a senior. One cornerback is Eli McKinney, 5'10", 140 pounds, number 21, a senior. The other cornerback, Quade Harriman, 6 foot, 140 pounds, number 5. He's a junior. And we're going to get things started. Let's see. Linebackers, Cale Mellinger, 5'9", 180, number 34. He's a senior. The other linebacker, Jaden Pilcher, 5'8", 138 pounds, number 10. He's a senior. And we'll get to the rest of the starting lineups in a minute as kickoff is coming here. Warriors will be going right to left. As I see it, Columbus left to right. That'll complete the Warrior Football Pregame Show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. Caden Simmons has it teed up for Van Buren County. 12 minutes on the clock. Kickoff conditions, 65, mostly cloudy, humidity 47%, winds northwest at 8 miles per hour. Simmons is a hand in the air. The approach and the kick is down the middle. A bounce gets by all the Columbus players, picked up just inside the 5-yard line. And I believe that's going to be a touchback as he touched it as it went into the end zone. So a touchback on the opening kickoff. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from their own 20 for Columbus. Here to get things started this evening, 11:58. The time on the clock. Columbus will take their first possession. And to the line of scrimmage, the Wildcats come. 1st and 10 at the 20. Wide receiver left, single wing right, 2 backs behind the quarterback. Phillip, he's under center. He'll take the snap, hand, running back coming to the right side. Through the line of scrimmage, he's breaking to the outside and he's free. 40, 45, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and he's tackled inside the 10 on a big play as Kaleberg, a big run, tackled inside the 10-yard line. Harriman in there on the tackle for Van Buren County.
Goal from about the 6-yard line.
So on one play, all the way down inside the 10, it'll be 1st and goal. Ball's on the 7 for the Columbus Wildcats. Wide receiver to the right. Wing left, 2 backs split behind Trevor Phillips. He'll take, handoff, this time running right side again, untouched, number 21. Into the end zone on 2 plays. Columbus goes 80 yards and results in a touchdown. 11 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Angel Eischen, I believe is how you say that, with a 7-yard TD run. Columbus will attempt the extra point. Looks like number 78 in to do the kicking. Phillips will do the holding. There's a snap. Hold down, kick up, and it is no good. 76 on the extra point attempt. Gabe Zuniga missed it. So, after a half minute of play, it's 6-0. Let's take a 1 minute break. Come on back. The Warriors will touch it for the first time. When we come back, after this 60-second break, you're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Kickoff down the middle by Zuniga, I should say. Caught and returned by Eli McKinney. Just shy of the 48-yard line. That's where the Warriors will start their first possession of the night. With 11:25 on the clock. Give them a 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Columbus scores on 2 plays to take a 6-0 lead here early in quarter number 1. 11 minutes, 25 seconds ago. Here's a snap to Will Coyle. He's going to hand to Simmons. He'll try the right side. And a fumble on the play, I believe. Is it still live? Picked up and around the corner by the Warriors. It'll be a 1st down across midfield. Alertly picked up by Keegan Young. I believe it was fumbled by Simmons. Picked up by Young, and Simmons had a few yard gain. Then Young picked up the fumble across midfield. So the Warriors get their first down of the night. Warriors up to the line of scrimmage. Single wing to the right, 2 backs. Coyle under center. He'll take hand to one of the backs running off the left side down to about the 45. McKinney on the carry for Van Buren County on the second play of the drive. Clock is running at 10 minutes, 45 seconds ago. First quarter, Columbus leads 6-0. 2nd and 6 for the Warriors from their own 45. Ball in between the hash marks. Wing T formation left. Coyle under center. He's got 2 backs behind him. Will take the snap. Here's a flag on the play. False start on Van Buren County. First penalty of the game. We'll move Van Buren County back 5 to about exactly midfield. So now it's going to be, call it 2nd and 11 right from midfield for the Warrior offense as they trail 6-0 here early in the first quarter. 10 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Warriors out of the huddle to the line of scrimmage. Single wing formation to the left, 2 backs down behind Coyle, and he fumbled the snap. Coyle pulled away from the center, and he fumbled it, and Columbus with the recovery. So on the 3rd play, results in a turnover. Right about from the 49, they move it 11 yards there before they give it up with 10:25 on the clock. Columbus will get their second possession here in the first quarter with 10:25. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from the Warrior 47-yard line. Columbus moving left to right. There to the line of scrimmage, and timeout, Columbus. Let's take a 30-second break. Come on back with more first quarter action. 6-0, Columbus with the lead, 10:25 to go first quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Group Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you. The first quarter is brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service. Columbus up to the line. Receiver left, wings each way, a single back. Phillips in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Drop back. He looks right, wants it, throws right, and inside position. Going to be intercepted by Eli McKinney. About the 15-yard line. So on the first play of that drive, Columbus gives it right back. Each team with a turnover now, alternating on consecutive plays. They'll give it up with 10:17 on the clock. One play results in a turnover. Van Buren County will get second possession of the night here in quarter number one, starting with 10:17 on the clock from their own about 15. Coral will drop back, look right, throw that way, jumped up in the air, caught by Keegan Young. First down yardage up to about the 34, 35 line. Nice completion there from Coral to Keegan Young. So first and 10 at Van Buren County. Clock moving with 10:05 to go. First quarter. 6-zip. Columbus with the lead. Warriors first and 10 from their own 34. Coral will take the snap and hand to the second back through. Up across the 40. Good gainer by McKinney.
For a gain of about 7 yards on the play. And on the tackle, number 68.
Clock. Figaro on the tackle for Columbus. 9.5 to go first quarter. Second and 3 for the Warriors. Ball just ahead of their own 40-yard line, in between the hash marks. Two receivers left, one to the right. Coral shotgun back to his left. There's a snap. Will drop straight back. Looking left, throwing that way. Oh, and he overshot off the hands of a Columbus defender. Intended for Harryman on that play. That'll stop the clock with 9:17 to go here in the first quarter. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 from about the 40-yard line for Van Buren County. Try to get some offensive starters in there for you. The offensive line for Van Buren County: Bo Johnson, Colton Kirkhart, Cooper Phillip, Caden Miller, Ryder Simmons, Ethan Kokenauer, and Quade Harryman at the ends. Two backs in the I formation. A receiver left, Coral under center. He's going to hand second back through, trying to go up the middle. And a good surge from the offensive line, but I think he's going to end up a little bit short of first down yardage. We will have to see where the spot is on the fourth play of this drive for the Warriors, and they're going to move it. First down for McKinney. Second first down of the night for the Warriors. Ball up now, just shy of their own 45. We'll call it the 44, first and 10 for Van Buren County. Clock moving, 9:07 to go. Here's a hand pitch left, and the Columbus defense is there. Nothing there that time. Warrior blocking left, McKinney out to dry. And it's going to be about 3-yard loss, taking the ball back to the Warrior 41-yard line. Looks like we've got a timeout. Quade Harryman slow coming off the field. Clock stopped at 8:45 to go first quarter. Columbus up 6-0. Harryman hobbled off the sideline. He's sitting on the bench here in front of the press box. Warriors to the line of scrimmage. Single wing formation to the left. Two backs, Coral under center. He's going to take, drop back, and roll to his left. He's a lefty quarterback, easier to throw. Lobs it over the defense. Oh, and it was jumped up in the air and off the hands of number 3, Kokenauer, and the pass falls incomplete just across midfield on the 5th play of this drive for the Warriors. They started from their own 15 after the interception by McKinney, and now have moved it up to just ahead of about their own 41-yard line. 3rd down and 13 for the Van Buren County Warrior offense there. Rest of the offense, Coral is the quarterback, Keegan Young, Creed Kite the wingbacks, Simmons and Mellinger time at fullback, also McKinney the tailback. 3 receivers right, and it's going to be a pitch. Simmons running right, trying to get some blocking. Caden around the corner. He's going to have first down yardage. Steps aside of one tackler, and he's down to the Columbus 40. A nice run for first down yardage on the 6th play of this drive by Caden Simmons. He led him in rushing last week. 3rd first down of the night for the Warriors. Clock will run again once they spot the ball right about the Columbus 40 on the right hash. 8:17 to go first quarter. Columbus leads 6-0. So Columbus scored on 2 plays after when they touched it the first time. Long run, about 70 yards, and then they punched it in. Now the Warriors on the move, their second possession. Trips right, here comes motion right to left, a single receiver left. Coral shotgun, he's going to take and throw that way to the motion man. Caught, tackled inside the 40. Caught by McKinney for a couple-yard gain.
Short gain on the play, about 2 yards.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. Ball on the left hash now. They're inside the Columbus 40, down to about the 38. Clock moving at 7:35 to go. First quarter, 6-zip Columbus. Warriors' second possession. They fumbled it. Their first time, Columbus turned it right back over to him, and now the Warriors are driving. Here's a snap to Coral. He's under center. Handing second back through. Mellinger, good surge up the middle, down to almost the 30-yard line of Columbus. Cale Mellinger on the carry. Keegan Young bringing the play in. Jace Duncan coming out. And a good gainer there by Mellinger, going to bring up a 3rd and 1 from the Columbus 31-yard line. Single wing to the right, 2 backs. Coral under center. He's going to hand first back through. It's Mellinger fighting hard to get to the 30. I think he has enough. And they are going to move the chains. Another first down. And the 9th play of the drive. 3rd first down for the Warriors. Their 4th of the game. I believe Figaro in there on the tackle for Columbus. Clock moving at 6:40 to go. First quarter, 6-0 Columbus with the lead. Ball on the left hash. Backs in the eye. A receiver each way for Coral. He's under center. Willow take the snap, hand Simmons, a second back through, a good opening up the middle. He tried to cut it to the left, and he's tackled there, but a first down yardage. He's inside the 20 for Caden Simmons. 4th first down of this drive for the Warriors. They're 5th of the game, and they're moving it. Clock moving, 6:25 to go, first quarter. I formation again, receiver each way. Snap to Coral. He'll try to he did give it to Simmons, and that time Columbus defense is there. Simmons' helmet popped off. Simmons on the carry. Coming off the field, his helmet came off, but he looks no worse for the wear. It'll be a short loss for the Warriors on that first down play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Figaro in there on the tackle again for Columbus. Warriors at the Columbus 19. Ball in the middle of the field between the hash marks. Clock moving. 5:44 to go first quarter. Warriors trail 6-0. Single wing formation right. 2 backs behind Coral under center. He's going to take and fake. Roll right. Now he'll come back to the left, and he threw it at the feet of McKinney, and it's incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Warriors.
Clock stopped with 5:33 to go here in the first quarter. 6-zip Columbus. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 from the Columbus 19 for Van Buren County. Quade Harriman back into the game. Good to see. Warriors in the huddle, and now they break. Everybody in tight for Van Buren County. Single wing formation to the right. 2 backs behind Will Coral under center. He'll take the snap, hand first back through. Mellinger slowed up, then another surge before he's tackled inside the 15. We're just putting together a long drive here.
Nice gain on the play. Brings up 4th down and about 6 for the Warriors.
Give him 5 on the play. 4th and 6 for Van Buren County. Inside the 10-yard line. about the 8.
75. And Tomo Amagon.
Or, excuse me, the ball is at the 14. I'm looking at the first down marker. So it's 4th and 6 from the 14. Trips right, single receiver left. Coral shotgun, a back with him. That's Melody. He'll take, drop back, look to the corner of the end zone, lobbed up, and nobody there. 2 receivers in the general area, but the pass falls incomplete, and that's a turnover on downs by the Warriors. They give it back. Let's see, they started that at the Columbus 15. They give it back to them all the way down at, they give it back at the Columbus 14-yard line. So 4:51 on the clock. Columbus will get it for the third time here in the first quarter. 6-zip, Wildcats with the lead. Phillips under center, receiver to the right, 2 backs behind him, a wing left. He'll take the snap, and the whistle will stop play, maybe a false start, and it will be. Penalty on the Wildcats.
False start. The Wildcats. Be a 5-yard penalty.
They're first.
The Wildcats first down to 15 from the 10-yard line.
Columbus, this is their third possession here in the first quarter. 4:50 on the clock. They're starting from the Warrior 14, but a 5-yard penalty will back them up inside the 10, about the 9-yard line. They're out of the huddle into the line of scrimmage. A wide receiver left, wings. Wing to the right. Couple backs with Phillip. He's going to take in hand. Running right. Short gain. Number 21 on the carry. That's Angel Eichen on the short gain, right side. Getting a little bit of that penalty yardage back. Going to bring up a 2nd and 12 from the Warrior 12-yard line. Clock moving at 4:25 to go here, first quarter. Columbus leads 6-0. Ball on the right hash. They're going to send trips right. A single receiver left. Trevor Phillips in the shotgun, a back standing to his left. There's a snap. He's going to take and hand to that back, trying to run middle. Warrior defense is there. Not much of a gain. Maybe the penalty yardage back. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10 from about the Warrior 14 or 15-yard line.
Number 3, Ethan Coconut.
Clock moving, 3:45 to go. Columbus to the line of scrimmage, wide receiver right. Wing to the left, 2 backs behind Phillips. He'll take and hand to a back running left. Warrior defense there to meet him again. Not much of a gain there, nowhere near first down yardage.
Number 24, Tyson Kilberg.
Kilberg on the carry. That's Tyson Kilberg. Whistles are stopping play. There's a flag down. Referees right now talking about it. I see one. I don't know if it's illegal hands to the face by the Columbus or a face mask on the Warriors. We'll see. Personal foul. Face mask, Van Buren County. That one hurts because it'll give them first down yardage. So penalty by each team here on the drive. Columbus had a false start that moved them back 5, but with that Warrior face mask penalty, they're able to get a first down. And they'll move the sticks. With 3:29 to go, clock stopped here in the first quarter. 6-zip, Columbus with the lead. They get a first down on that penalty. First of the drive, second of the game for the Wildcats. Ball in between the hash marks. They're out of the huddle. They'll send 2 receivers left, a wing to the right. Phillips in the shotgun and back to his left. He'll take the snap, look left, throw that way, caught in the flat by Eichen. And he'll have another first down, tackled and pushed out of bounds about midfield. Third first down of the game, second of the drive. Takes Columbus up to midfield. Ball's over on the left hash with 3:18 on the clock, and they lead it 6-zip. Warrior defense, a costly face mask personal foul penalty gave Columbus new life on this drive. Twin receivers each way. Phillips is in the shotgun. Now here comes motion left to right. He'll take the snap, fumble it. It's loose. Eichen picks it up. He pitched it forward. Back to number 3. Lamar Siant caught the forward pitch. Guess it would be technically considered a pass. But loss on the play of 5 for Columbus, back to their own 45. Ball's on the left hash. 2nd and 15. 2:38, clock moving. 2 receivers right, a wing left. Phillips shotgun it back to his right. He'll take, drop back. Now forced to scramble. Warrior defense gets him from behind. It's going to be a sack inside the 40.
Quarterback keeper at number 12, Trevor Phillips. Loss on the play and on the tackle.
Another loss.
Number 50, Caden Miller.
Caden Miller in there on the sack. That Warrior sack brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia. First quarter, Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. Kickoff conditions were Crane Concrete Ready Mix. Opening kickoff was Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop. So, it's about 3rd and call it 21. Clock moving, 1:58 to go. First quarter, Columbus with a 6-0 lead, but they're backed up. Receiver left, wing right, 2 backs. Phillips will take, and Eichen coming. Now he's going to go left side. He's through the line of scrimmage, and he has a first down. Gosh, he picks up 22. Running left over towards the Columbus sideline. 3rd first down of the drive, 4th of the first quarter. And 2 times on this drive, the Warriors have had him backed up. The face mask penalty gave him a first down, then on a 3rd and 21. Eichen running left, picks up 22. Ball's inside the Warrior 40 now, about the Van Buren County 38. I'd call it the left hash. Clock running, 1:20 to go. 6-zip Columbus. Out of the huddle they come. Twin receivers each way. Phillips is in the shotgun. He's got it back to his right. Waiting on the snap. There it is. He'll take, drop straight back, look right, look left. Now he'll come back over the middle. Caught by Siant. About 8 or 9 on the completion. Close to first down yardage before he's tackled by the Warrior defense. So Columbus putting together a lengthy drive here. We're inside a minute now to go in the first quarter. 52 seconds to go and the clock running. Give him 8. Bring up a 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1. Give him 8 or 9 on the completion. Ball right now at the Van Buren County 31. Left hash for Columbus. They're out of the huddle. 2 receivers left and a wing right, or I guess 2 backs you would call it. Phillips, a high handoff coming on the counter play. And good defensive play by Miller in there. That one did not fool the Warrior defense. A loss of a yard on the play. Caden Miller in there on the tackle. Clock moving, 15 seconds to go. Probably the last play of the first quarter. Columbus probably just let the quarter expire and talk about it. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 from the Warrior 32. There's zeros on the clock. Let's take a 1-minute break. Columbus leads at 6-0 after 1 quarter play from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua. Back with you in 60 seconds for more Warrior football. We'll start the second quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior football right here on the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Tiffany here. The best things in life are a nice spring day, a tasty treat, and a great deal. That's right, a great deal. So why not swing by Dowd's Quick Stop? Savor our barbecue chicken pizza or classic cheeseburger and fries combo. Craving something sweet? Our ice cream is on and is the best around. Dive into our spring fun with our specialty pizza starting at $17.99. Visit us today in Dowd's and follow us on Facebook at Dowd's Quick Stop for more delicious deals. Stop by for a quick taste of spring.
All right, we are back with you from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa, inside the Gary Leffler track, and ready to start the second quarter of boys high school varsity football action for you. Class A District 5 tonight. Columbus leads it 6-0. Second quarter brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. Columbus to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers each way. Phillips in the shotgun. It's 3rd and 3 from the Warrior 31. He'll take the snap, drop straight back, looking downfield. He's got a receiver down the seam. Caught. Touchdown. That's to Eichen. Wesley on the catch with 11:53. First play of the second quarter, 11:53 to go. We'll call it a 32-yard TD pass to Wesley. Gives Columbus a 12-0 lead, and they will attempt the extra point. Gabe Zuniga in to attempt the extra point on that 12th play of the drive. 32-yard touchdown pass. There's a snap, hold down, kick away, and that one is good. Zuniga extra point is good, and that makes it 13-0. Columbus with the lead, 11:53 to go here in the second quarter. Let's take a 30-second break. Come on back for the kickoff. Warriors getting it again, looking to put points on the board. Columbus leads at 13-0 with 11:53 to go second quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Simmons and number 21, Eli McKinney.
We are back for the kickoff. Columbus leads at 13-0 here. 11:53 to go second quarter. Simmons and McKinney, I believe, back there to receive the kick by Zuniga. Here's the approach. Kicks it from the 40. Good, long, high kick inside the Warrior 10-yard line. Caught and returned up the right side there across the 25 by Eli McKinney. And the Warriors will get their third possession of the night, first here in the second quarter with 11:49 to go. It'll be 1st and 10, Van Buren County. At, we'll call it, in between the hash marks is the ball resting. Call it their own 26 is where they'll start this drive. Warriors out of the huddle. Everybody tight, single wing formation, left, two backs behind Coral. He's under center. He's going to hand to the second back through. Nothing there. Maybe a short loss on the play. That give was to McKinney, I believe. And the first play of that drive goes for a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11 from the Warrior 25. 11:30 to go. Second quarter, Columbus up 13-0. Eichen with a 7-yard touchdown run in the first quarter, then that 32-yard touchdown pass to Wesley. That's how we got here. Wing T to the right. Two backs, Coral under center. He's going to hand, fake a pitch. First back through Simmons. He'll have a couple. Running up the middle. Clock moving at 11:07 to go here in the second quarter.
Give the Warriors third down and long 9.
Jace Duncan running a play into the huddle for Van Buren County. They're still in the huddle. 3rd and 9 from their own 27. Quade Harriman, wide receiver going right. They got a wing to the right. Also, two backs with Coral. He's under center. He'll take and drop back. Rolling right. Going to throw in the flat. Got Duncan out there, shy of the 40. And completed for first down yardage. Warriors convert a third down nicely from Coral to Duncan. Along the right side here, right in front of us. And that'll be a first down. Warriors' 6th first down of the night. 10:25 to go, clock moving. Second quarter, 13-0 Columbus. Receiver left. Two backs behind Will Coral under center. He's going to take and pitch that way. Oh, and met immediately. Fumbled. Is the ball live or was he down? The referees are letting it go. And it was a big hit. Pitch intended for McKinney, and he was hit immediately and couldn't hold on to it. And they say it is a live ball. And 62 on the recovery, it sounds like, for Columbus. That's the Warriors' second turnover.
62, Ronaldo Villegas on the pickup. The Wildcat first down and 10 from the...
So with 10 minutes and 11 seconds to go here on the clock, that drive ends in a turnover. Columbus will get it for the fourth time tonight. Second time here in the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Van Buren 29. Two receivers right, two backs. Phillips under center. He'll take the snap and roll to the right off the fingertips. Oh, and then it lands in the hands of another Columbus player. It was tipped by number 24 and then caught by a Columbus player along the right sideline over there to Wesley. He made the end catch. Gain of about 9 on the play. Time out, Columbus. Let's take a 30-second break. 9:54 to go. Second quarter, 13-zip Columbus. They have just called the timeout. Back with you in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Temple Radio Group Sports Network.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
All right, we are back with you. Two receivers left, two backs. Phillips under center, second and short. He's going to take and hand off left. Eichen will have first down yardage. On the second play of this drive
First down for the Wildcats.
for Columbus. Ball now rests about the Van Buren County 15 in between the hash marks. Clock moving. Is that an 8 or a 9? I can't read it. Post in the way. 9:37 to go? 9:35 to go. Second quarter. Clock running. Two receivers right. A wing left. Single back with Phillips. He's in the shotgun. He takes a snap. And he's going to be almost struck down. Then the rest of the boys come and help him out. A sack by the Van Buren County Warrior defense. Second of the game by Van Buren County Warrior defense. That sack brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua. Loss on the play, going to be second and about 15 for the Wildcats from the Van Buren County Warrior 19-yard line. Ball over there on the right hash. Two receivers left, a wing right. Back to the left of Phillips. He's in the shotgun, waiting on the snap. There it is. To the back motion, right to left back, Wesley. He's running left side, and he's got a decent gainer inside the 15. Give him 6 or 7 on the play. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Clock moving at 8:20 to go. Second quarter. Columbus has a 13-0 lead. Ball on the left hash now. Wildcats out of the huddle. Two receivers go right. Trevor Phillips under center. He's got two backs behind him. Tight end left. He'll take and pitch to Eichen running right. It was a hold. They didn't call it. Kokenauer got held, I think. And he missed it. Eichen around the right side. I saw a jersey tug.
4-5 on the play. Brings up 4th down and 4.
Give Eichen maybe 5 on the play. Going to be 4th and about 3.
And in to try a field goal, number 76.
So 4th and 3 from the Warrior 9-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Looks like Columbus going to attempt a field goal on the 5th play of this drive. Clock moving, 7.5 to go here, second quarter. 13-zip Columbus. Phillips, the holder. Watch the fake. There's the snap, hold down, kick away, and it is good with 7:17 to go here, second quarter. Add 3 to the Columbus score. It's 16-0. Wildcats with 7:17 to go here in the second quarter. Let's take a quick 30-second break, and Warriors will get the ball again when we come back. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
There's nothing quite like Friday Night Lights to bring a community together. This is Scott with Buren Funeral Home in Fairfield, and we believe in the strength of a community. My wife Rachel and I grew up in Van Buren County and are proud to serve this community we call home. From monument sales, pre-planning, and creating unique celebrations of life, we invite you to experience the Buren difference where we put families and community first. Buren Funeral Home, serving Van Buren County and all of Southeast Iowa, and proud supporter of Van Buren County sports.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
The kickoff by Nzinga, fielded by Harriman, and returned up the right side, now back towards the middle, and inside the right numbers on the field, just shy of the 30-yard line. A good job by Quade Harriman there for the Warriors. So they will get it for the fourth time tonight, second time here in the second quarter with 7:11 on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10, Van Buren County. Nose of the ball resting on the right hash at about their own 30-yard line. So Columbus with a field goal drive there. They moved it 10 yards and finished it with a field goal to take a 16-0 lead here. Warriors to the line of the scrimmage. Single receiver each way. Full house backfield for Coral. There's 3 back there with him. A handoff. Running right.
Number 21, Eli McKinney on the carry.
That's Eli McKinney on the carry for Van Buren County. Give him 3.
And on the tackle, number 24.
Be a 2nd and 7 for Van Buren County. Ball at about their own 33-yard line. That was the first play of this drive. Here comes play number 2. Warriors break the huddle. And having a little bit of trouble getting lined up now. They've got it. Single wing formation left. Coral's under center. 2 backs he's got behind him. There's a snap to Will. He's going to drop straight back. Now roll left and look that way. He's a lefty. Better to throw. He'll throw it along the left side. Is it intercepted? It will be intercepted.
Coral's pass intercepted by number 38, Fritz Masilla.
Fritz Masilla with the interception. So on the second play of the drive, the Warriors turn it over. Their 3rd turnover of the game. With 6:25 on the clock. Columbus gets it for the 5th time. 3rd time touching it here in the second quarter. 6:25 on the clock. Going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats from the Van Buren County, we'll call it 36-yard line. Ball over there towards the right hash. 2 receivers left. 2 backs behind Phillips. He is under center. Waiting on the snap, and there it is. He's going to hand, running left. Eichen with a spin move. Before the Warrior defense can get him, he's going to have a gain of maybe 7 or 8 on the play. Give him 8. Clock moving, 6:09 to go, second quarter. Columbus leads it 16-0. 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats. Ball in between the hash marks now at the Warrior 28-yard line. 2 receivers left, a wing right. Trevor Phillips, shotgun. He's got Eichen to his left. There's a snap, fake a handoff, throw it out to the left side. Caught, a short gainer by number 24, Kilberg, on the reception before the Warrior defense could tackle him. They're going to say he's short of a first down yardage. 3rd and a half yard, 3rd and 1. Ball's on the left hash for Columbus. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go, clock running. Ball's at the Warrior 26-yard line. Wing right, single receiver left, 2 backs behind Phillips. He's under center, waiting on the snap. He's going to take and hand to number 24 running the right side. He's got the first down and down to about the 20. Kilberg on the carry for Columbus. and they'll move the sticks.
First and 10 for the Wildcats.
First down on this drive, the 5th of the night for Columbus. Ball is in between the hash marks. First and 10 Wildcats, just inside the Warrior 20. We'll call it the 19. Columbus out of the huddle. 2 receivers to the left. Tight end to the right. 2 backs behind Trevor Phillips. He's under center. He's going to take and spin and hand off. Running left is Eichen. Flag on the play. I believe that's going to be a hold. He had a first down yardage on the play inside the 10-yard line, but we'll check the penalty. And Columbus knows our offense is headed backwards. It is a hold, 10-yard spot foul penalty against, I should say, the Wildcats. Their second penalty of the night, going to move them back 10.
10-yard spot foul.
Going to bring up a first and 13 or 14. Ball at the Warrior 22. 2 receivers each way. Shotgun for Phillips. Back to his left. Here comes a flag. Delay a game. False start. Nope. Yes, it is a false start. Back-to-back penalties on Columbus. That's their 3rd penalty of the game. Warrior defense picking up.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching
a hold and a false start, moves them back 15. 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go here. Clock running now. Second quarter, 16-zip Wildcats. 2 receivers each way. Phillips shotgun, a back to his left. He's calling for motion left to right from that outside receiver all the way across the formation. Now trips right. There's the snap. Phillips drops straight back. He'll throw it out to the right side. Caught by Siant. And another flag. And then a slap by the Warrior player. The Columbus player pushed his helmet off, and he didn't like it. I don't know if they're going to have offsetting personal fouls here, or let's see what they're going to do about this. The pass was caught by Siant over on the right side.
Pass complete out to number 3. Lamar Kent. Lots of flags.
Inside the 25-yard line. We got a mess. And ball's on the right hash about the Warrior 24. And the Warrior player got his helmet pushed off and then threw a slap at the Columbus player. They were mixed up behind the play. So I see a lot of yellow on the field, and I'm not sure how they're going to officiate this one. But Warrior player was upset. I believe the original call was going to be illegal hands to the face for pushing his helmet off of. That's what I saw. We'll see how they unsort this one. 4:07 to go in the second quarter. Columbus with a 16-0 lead. Pass was caught by Siant over in the right flat.
Lengthy discussion. It
is a long discussion, Mr. Kirchner. You are correct. Ball, we're at rest right now, going to be about a 2nd and 12 or 2nd and 13 from the Warrior 24, but nothing official yet as the ball is going to get moved around here, I believe, due to some penalty yardage. Coming over to talk to head coach Brian Johnson. I don't know if that tells you that somebody's ejected. He's going to let him know who is ineligible or how this is going to be sorted out. Now the ball in the hands of one of the officials. He'll toss it to another one. We'll keep it right here so we can sort this thing out. So it's in the middle of the field now. The ball rests at the... That's a hold on Columbus. That's the first one. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike Columbus. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike Van Buren. So those, and an ejection against the Van Buren lineman who threw a slap at the head of the Columbus player after getting his helmet pushed off.
So was somebody left the field after this?
So he's going through his signals again. 2 unsportsmanlike personal fouls and an ejection, but a hold also. How do you sort this mess out? Not sure if you just everything offsets. It looks like it's going to be The ball is still resting in the middle of the hash marks at the 27. Down marker still says first down. What, are these all offset, Mr. Kirchner, or what? Apparently so. Okay. I think you had 2 penalties each way. That's the way I'm going to a hold and a personal foul. So it's first down again. Clock moving, 4 minutes to go. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here comes motion left to right. Shotgun snap to Phillips. He goes to Kalberg. Left side, short pass complete and tackled by the Warrior defense. That's going to bring up a second down.
Number 24, Tyson Kalberg on the catch. Is the Wildcats second down and 17.
Clock is moving. 3.5 to go before halftime. We're in the second quarter, 16-0 Columbus. Second and 16 from the Warrior 26. Ball's on the left hash. They'll send a receiver right, a wing left, 2 backs. Phillips is under center. Here comes the snap. He's going to fake, drop back, roll right. Here comes the Warrior defense, and they missed the sack. He slips it. Now he's going to throw back over the middle and caught inside the 15-yard line. No first down yardage, but a completion.
Phillips complete. Out to number 3. Lamar
Siant on the catch.
Third down.
Going to take it to the Warrior 12 or 13. Going to bring up 3rd and 4. 2:43 to go. Clock moving. Call it to the 13-yard line. Ball's on the right hash. Columbus with a lot of substitutions. Clock moving, 2.5 to go. 16-0 Wildcats with the lead. 3rd and 4 from the Warrior 13. Receiver left, wing right. 2 backs behind Phillips, who's under center. He'll take hand, running left, met by the Warrior defense and spun. It's fumbled. Can we pick it up and advance it? Oh, no. That's a terrible call.
Number 21, Angel and Aiken.
That ball, I believe, was still live, and they're going to say he was down. Warriors could have had a turnover there. That would have been huge.
Number 42, Caden Simmons.
Simmons in there on the tackle. He was spun down. A loss on the play. That would have been a key turnover by the Warrior defense, but Columbus hangs on to the ball. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Now clock running here. Second quarter, 16-zip Columbus, and Zuniga will try another field goal. This one going to be snapped from the Warrior 14 or 15-yard line. About a 22-yard attempt. There's a snap. He gets the hold down. Plenty of leg. And it is good. So a field goal will end that drive with 1:47 on the clock. Zuniga gets a 22-yard field goal to make the score 19-zip at this point. Getting close to half. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Come on back for the finish of half number 1. 19-0 Columbus with the lead. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atumo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, Zuniga with the kickoff. Harriman on the return for the Warriors. And Quaid brings it up just shy of the 30-yard line. Ball between the hash marks. We'll call it the Warrior 29. So the 1:41 to go here in the second quarter. Warriors look to put their first points on the board of the evening. They trail it 19-0. Van Buren County out of the huddle. They'll send a receiver each way. I formation behind Will Coyle under center. Will will take the snap hand, second back through, trying to run off the right side. Short gainer for number 21, Eli McKinney. Minute 28 to go, clock moving here. Second quarter, Columbus leads it 19-zip. The Warriors have it right now for the third time here in the second quarter. Looking to put something together. 3 turnovers in the first half and a turnover on downs for the Warrior offense. Single wing formation left, 2 back. Squall's going to take. He drops straight back, a pass fake. Now he's going to try to tuck it and run up the middle. He'll pick up maybe 1. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe +1. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 for Van Buren County. Clock under a minute now, 53 seconds to go and running in the second quarter. 3rd and 6 from their own 34. Ball in between the hash marks for the Warrior offense. Columbus possessions so far have went touchdown, turnover, touchdown, field goal, field goal. Warrior possessions, turnover, turnover on downs, turnover, turnover. Looking to put something together here before the half. Clock down to a half a minute. Coral under center. He'll take the snap, drop straight back. Looking out to the right side. And pass is tipped away. Intended for number 1, Cree Kite. Number 39 for Columbus there on the deflection. So that stops the clock. And I think you got to punt it away here. And try to back Columbus up because you don't want to let them do anything before the half. With 25 seconds to go, incompletion stops the clock. 4th and 6 for the Warrior offense from their own at 34-yard line. Kokenauer calling for the snap. He's back to kick it away. A high, short punt up to about midfield. Takes a sideways bounce about a yard ahead, and it's out of bounds. Harriman on the punt, I guess that was. So the Warriors give it up from their own 34. There is a flag, I believe. We'll check it. Clock stopped at 16 seconds to go here, second quarter, 19-zip. Columbus with the lead. A 5-yard penalty won't be enough for a first down. We'll see. Be just shy of first down yardage. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining here as we get close to half. And they're going to pick it up and say no penalty. Okay, well, why throw it? But anyway. So with 16 seconds to go here before the half, Columbus gets it for the 6th time tonight, 4th time in the second quarter. They will start this one. 1st and 10, ball in the middle between the hash marks at the Warrior 49-yard line. So I don't know what they saw. They threw a flag, then decided to pick it up. Okay, now ball on the left hash. Columbus offense out of the huddle. 2 receivers and a wing to the left. So essentially you've got trips left. Phillips is in the shotgun and back, standing to his left. There's the snap. He's going to take it, drop back, look left. Now decides to tuck it and scramble that way. 45 and pushed out of bounds just shy of the Warrior 40-yard line.
Phillips on the quarterback keeper for a gain of about 8 yards on the play. Out of bounds was number
Phillips will pick up about 8. 2nd and 2 at the Warrior 41 with 9 seconds to go here before halftime. Ball's on the left hash for the Wildcats, who lead it 19-zip as we get close to halftime this evening. Out of the huddle comes Columbus. They're going to send 2 receivers each way. Shotgun formation for Phillips. He's got 1 running back to his left. He'll take the snap, drop back, look over the middle, and throw. Tipped and caught. I thought a Warrior tipped it, but it gets complete, and they will call a timeout, probably to try a field goal. So the pass complete to Wesley down the right seam gives Columbus a first down. Their 6th of the night. Timeout, Columbus. It's 1st and 10, and the ball's about the 16-yard line. We'll keep it right here so we don't miss. I would assume Zuniga would attempt a field goal here with 2 seconds to go. Try to put points on the board, but we'll see what Columbus wants to do. We'll have a good halftime show for you here tonight as well. We'll recap all the first half scoring. Probably, or hopefully, get to go over those starting lineups more detail for the Warriors. Halftime show tonight will be brought to you by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory in Fairfield. So 2 seconds to go, and Zuniga will attempt a field goal. Ball's at about the 16. It's going to be about a 34-yarder for Zuniga from the right hash. There's a snap, ball down, and the kick, lots of leg. He's a good kicker, and he got it. So to end the half, about a 34-yarder for Zuniga. Makes it 22-0 Columbus at the half. Like I said just a minute ago, that'll take us to the halftime show. Brought to you by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory in Fairfield. They sponsored a halftime show this year. We're going to take a 3-minute break. You can hear some more from our wonderful sponsors who make this thing possible to be heard on the air. It's your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live tonight on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. So, let's take a 3-minute break to start this halftime show. When we come back, we'll go over the scoring recap from the first half, maybe look at more detail, those Warriors starting lineups, take a look at other action around the district tonight, all that and more coming up for you on the halftime show sponsored by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory. Back with you in 3 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Let's see.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Tiffany here. The best things in life are a nice spring day, a tasty treat, and a great deal. That's right, a great deal. So why not swing by Dowd's Quick Stop? Savor our barbecue chicken pizza or classic cheeseburger and fries combo. Craving something sweet? Our ice cream is on and is the best around. Dive into our spring fun with our specialty pizza starting at $17.99. Visit us today in Dowd's and follow us on Facebook at Dowd's Quick Stop for more delicious deals. Stop by for a quick taste of spring.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back with you here from Keosauqua, Iowa, Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School inside the Gary Leffler track. Boys High School varsity football action for you tonight. Columbus Wildcats lead our Warriors 22-zip here at the half. Right now, the pride of Van Buren County Marching Band, as Superintendent Jeremy Hissom described it, is on the field for some halftime entertainment for the fans here tonight. Let's do a little recap of the first half action for you. It's been all Columbus so far. First quarter, they scored on the second play of the night. With 11:30 left to go in quarter number 1. Angel Eichen, a 7-yard touchdown run, and the extra point was missed. That gave Columbus a 6-0 lead at that point. And going to the second quarter with 11:53 to go in the second quarter, a 32-yard touchdown pass to Wesley made it 12-0 Columbus. Zuniga, an extra point was good. It was 13-0 Columbus with 11:53 to go in the second quarter. 7:17 to go in the second quarter. Zuniga, a 16-yard field goal, made it 16-0 Columbus. And then the next score was 1:47 to go. Zuniga had a 22-yard field goal to make it 19-0. And then right before the half with, I'll call it 2 seconds to go, 34-yard field goal from Zuniga makes it 22-zip. Columbus Wildcats over the Van Buren County Warriors here at the half. This is the Warrior Football Halftime Show, sponsored by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory of Fairfield. They sponsor the halftime shows all throughout this 2025 football season. 9.5 just under to go at the half. Some other stats from the first half. Columbus had it 6 times. The Warriors offense touched it 5 times. Van Buren County with 6 first downs. Columbus with 6 first downs. They've had the bigger, the more effective big play capability, I guess I should say, on the night. Warriors have 3 turnovers, and I think that's what they had against Central Lee, so Coach Brian Johnson not going to be happy about that. Columbus with 1 turnover. I've got Van Buren County with 4 penalties, Columbus with 5. Warrior defense has a couple of sacks on the night. And let's take a look at the Warrior possessions from the first half on my drive chart here. Warrior possessions went turnover, turnover on downs, turnover, and punt. So not a great first half for the Warrior offense, just 103 total yards. For Columbus, their possessions went touchdown, fumble, touchdown, field goal, field goal, field goal. I've got them with about 233 total yards in the first half. It was 6-0 after 1 quarter of play, 22-0. That's where we stand here at the half. So 8 minutes to go. Well, I wanted to get to that Warrior starting lineups and give those kids their due. They jump the gun on us all the time. I don't know what goes on here at these football games, but when you put a warm-up clock on the board, you should let it tick down to 0. It gets down to 3 minutes. Hey, we're going to start. Well, that messes up the timing of my pregame show, so I had a few things that I didn't get to, but we'll get to them here at the halftime show, sponsored by the Buren Funeral Home and Crematory. All right, the Warrior offense tonight. At the quick end position is number 5, Quade Harriman, 6-foot, 140-pound junior. The left tackle is number 58, Bo Johnson, a 6'1", 250-pound sophomore. Left guard is number 66, Colton Kirkhart, a 5'11", 195-pound senior. The center is Cooper Phillip, a 6-foot, 200-pound senior, number 55. Right guard, Caden Miller, 5'11", 215, number 50, a sophomore. The right tackle is number 78, a sophomore, Ryder Simmons, 6'3", 250. The power end is number 3, Ethan Kokenauer, a senior, 6'1", 200 pounds. Will Coyles, the quarterback, number 8, a junior, 6'2", 150 pounds. The wingback position is number 1, Creed Kite, 5'10", 155 pounds, sophomore. Running in plays with him is number 23, Keegan Young, a senior, 5'7", 130 pounds. Starting fullback is Caden Simmons, 5'10", 150 pounds, number 42, a senior. Also seeing time At fullback is number 34, Cale Mellinger, 5'9", 180-pound senior. The tailback is Eli McKinney, 5'10", 140-pound senior, number 21. Turning our attention to the defensive side of the ball for Van Buren County, one defensive end is Cameron Ellingson, 5'11", 150-pound senior, number 30. One defensive tackle, Colton Kirkhart, that's on the left side, 5'11", 195-pound senior. He's number 66. The nose guard is Caden Miller, 5'11", 215 pounds, number 50, a sophomore. The right D tackle is Cooper Phillips, 6', 200-pound senior, number 55. And the right defensive end is Ethan Kokenauer, 6'1", 200 pounds. He's number 3, a senior. Also seeing time on the defensive line, Ryder Simmons, number 78, a sophomore, 6'3", 250. And Bo Johnson, number 58, another sophomore, 6'1", 250. The linebackers are number 34, Cale Mellinger, a senior, 5'9", 180. And Jaden Pilcher, 5'8", 138. He's number 10, a senior. The cornerbacks are Eli McKinney, 5'10", 140-pound senior, number 21. And Quade Harriman, a 6', 140-pound junior, number 5. The strong safety is Caden Simmons, 5'10", 150 pounds, number 42, a senior. The free safety, Jace Duncan, 5'7", 130 pounds, number 9, a sophomore. Will Coral also seeing time at either free safety or cornerback tonight, a junior, 6'2", 150 pounds. He is number 8. So that's a little bit more detail on the starting lineup for Van Buren County tonight. Let's take a look at other action around the district as the clock ticks down to just under 5.5 to go here at the halftime show, sponsored by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory up in Fairfield. In Class A, District 5, New London is at Pekin. Highland is at Wapello. Columbus right here to take on Van Buren County. And Louisa Muscatine is at Danville. Other action area teams. Linville-Sully is at Cardinal. Davis County is at Sheraton. Centerville is at Fairfield. That's a 7:30 kick. All these other kickoffs were 7 p.m. And Elbia is at Central Lee. All right, that's what I didn't get to finish up in the pregame show because they decided to jump the gun on me. They always do, 2 or 3 minutes early on the warm-up clock. Wish they'd let it tick down to 0 so I could better time my pregame show, but we got it in. Tomorrow morning, I'll be with my other cameraman and on-site producer, Mr. A.J. Rowe, who's doing the Fairfield football game tonight with his grandpa, Lee Muntz, up there in Fairfield. They're taking on Centerville, I believe. But we'll get up early and go over to Burlington, Iowa, Burlington at Notre Dame High School, more specifically for some Warrior volleyball action. We got an 8-team tournament over there. The Warriors in a pool with Danville, Wapello, and West Liberty. So we'll be looking to go probably 2-1. That'll be good enough to advance out of pool play and get to a semifinal. In a final, we'll have 3 matches for you minimum. Warriors don't play the first match of the day. Starting at 9 a.m., they'll play the second match of the day somewhere around 9:45 or 10 a.m. That means pregame 9:30ish. So if you're interested in getting up early on a Saturday morning and tuning into some exciting Warrior volleyball action, you can do so. We'll be on the air at 92.7 KTWA. We'll also be streaming live on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Let's take a 3-minute break and hear some more from our wonderful sponsors who make this thing able to happen. We're on the air. Your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Also, we're streaming live on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. 3-minute break and we'll be back that much closer to second half kickoff. You're tuned into Warrior Football. Columbus leads it 22-zip right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
There's nothing quite like Friday night lights to bring a community together. This is Scott with Buren Funeral Home in Fairfield, and we believe in the strength of a community. My wife Rachel and I grew up in Van Buren County and are proud to serve this community we call home. From monument sales, pre-planning, and creating unique celebrations of life, we invite you to experience the Buren difference where we put families and community first. Buren Funeral Home, serving Van Buren County and all of Southeast Iowa, and proud supporter of Van Buren County sports.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back with you here from Keosauqua, Iowa, Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School. And the halftime show is ticking down to under 30 seconds left before we get the second half kickoff. Halftime show for football season, brought to you by Buren Funeral Home and Crematory. They're up in Fairfield. Big thanks to them for sponsoring the halftime show. Other wonderful sponsors with us tonight: Van Buren County Community School District, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Smithburg Automotive, First Iowa State Bank, Roto-Rooter, Slayton Polaris, Wells Hometown Drug, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Dowd's Quick Stop, Van Buren County Hospital, Wasco Hardware, Buren Funeral Home, and Tugboat Transportation. If you're in the area and need us in local business, please make sure you check those local sponsors out. They're a huge part of why this broadcast can be brought to you and heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA. Your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites. Also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Warriors going to get the ball to start the third quarter here. Columbus going to be going right to left as I see it. Columbus blue pants, white jerseys with blue numbers and blue helmets. Warriors tonight and dressed in all black, orange numbers, black helmets. They'll be going left to right, and they'll get it first, trying to cut into that 22-0 Columbus halftime lead. Zuniga, will tee it up from the 40. Looks like Simmons and McKinney, I think, back there for the Warriors to receive the opening second half kickoff. 22-0. Columbus with the lead. He's got the ball on the tee at the 40. There's the whistle, hand in the air. Here comes the approach, the kickoff, a good one. Down the middle towards the left, fielded by Simmons at about his 10. He's up the right side, runs into one of his own players, keeps his feet, and he'll bring it to about the 25-yard line. That's where the Warriors will start their first possession here of the second half. First time in quarter number 3 with 11:55 to go. In quarter number 3, it'll be 1st and 10, Van Buren County, ball to the right hash. And they'll place the nose of it right about the Warrior 25-yard line. No question about it, the Warrior offense needs to put a drive together and get some points on the board, and they need to do it early. Trips right, a single receiver left. Caden Simmons, the lone back behind Will Coral, who will go under center. Will waiting on the snap. He'll take it. Handoff Simmons running middle. He's got an opening. He's through the line of scrimmage. 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Warriors. And just like I said, they needed to do it in a hurry. The first play, a 75-yard touchdown run from Caden Simmons with 11:44 to go on the clock. Puts 6 points on the board for Van Buren County, and there's no faster way to get back into a game than that, folks. No flags either. So a 75-yard touchdown run to open quarter number 3 results in a touchdown by Caden Simmons, a big opening up the middle, and Caden, using his good speed, he ran with my son on the track team. I know he's fast. He took it all the way. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt, single wing left. Coral's under center, 2 backs behind him. He's going to take hand. Simmons stopped short, trying to go to the right. So the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So let's take a quick 30-second break. Exciting way to start the third quarter. Warriors on the board. It's 22-6. Columbus with the lead. 11:44 to go. Back with you in 30 seconds. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atumo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back with you from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa, inside the Gary Leffler track. Warriors going to kick off after that big explosive play from Simmons, putting them on the board. It's 22-6. Columbus, Warriors now down by 16, but a lot of time to go. We just started the third quarter, 11:44 remaining. Simmons has it teed up from about the right hash on his own 40. Here is the whistle. Simmons, a deep breath, hand in the air, and the approach from Caden. Kick on the way. Right down the middle, Siant will catch it about his 25, and he'll try to come to the left side, where the Warriors will greet him and take him down just across the 35-yard line. So Columbus, their first possession here in the second half. First of the third quarter for the Wildcats. They will start it with 11:37 on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10. Columbus from the left hash. Ball will be, well, they're looking for one to spot here. Coming over from the Columbus sideline. Say their own 38. 1st and 10 Wildcats. Out of the huddle they come. They're going to send 2 receivers to the right. Tight end left. 2 backs behind Trevor Phillips. He's under center. There's the snap. He's going to pitch. Eichen running right around the corner. And he is met and tackled abruptly at about the 40 by the Warrior defense. Good tackle there. Give him 1 on the play. Simmons in there on the tackle for the Warriors. 11:16 to go, clock moving. Third quarter, 22-6. Did they make that 2-point conversion? It says 8 up there. No, okay. 22-6. Second and 9, Columbus from their own 39. Ball over towards the right hash for the Wildcats. 2 receivers right, wing left. 2 backs, Phillips in the shotgun. He's got a back to his right. There's a shotgun snap. He's going to hand to that back. Coming left is Kahlberg. Scoots through the line of scrimmage. He'll gain maybe 5 or 6 on the play up to their own 45-yard line for the Wildcats. Going to bring up Miller. That's Caden Miller in there on the tackle for Van Buren County. Third and a long 3, third and almost 4 for Columbus. Ball in between the hatches at their own 44-yard line. Third down play coming up. Big stop here potentially for the Warrior defense. Clock moving, 10:18 to go. Single wing left, 2 backs, or wide receiver right. Phillips under center. He's going to take, handoff through, and we'll see where they mark it. He's right at about the first down. They're going to mark his knee down. He's going to be short on the carry. 4th and 1. Clock moving with 7. Is that a 9 or I can't see the clock? There's something in my way. Is that 9? 9:48 to go. Third quarter, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1 from their own 47. Wide receiver left, 2 backs behind Phillips. Wing right. He's under center, going to hand off to Kahlberg. He's got first down yardage, spin move, and he's loose in Van Buren County territory, almost down to the 40-yard line. So they go for it and get a 4th down conversion. First down of this drive for the Wildcats, and that their 7th first down of the game. Clock stopped with 9 in, and now it's moving again. 9:28 to go, third quarter, 22-6. Columbus has the lead in the ball. Warriors scored on their first play of the third quarter, put their first points on the board. 2 receivers left, 2 backs behind Phillips. He's under center. There's the snap. He's going to drop back. Whistle stops play, maybe a false start, Columbus. Flag on the near side of the field towards the press box here. And it was a false start on Columbus. That's going to move him back 5. So Columbus, their 6th penalty of the game, I believe, is what I've got for them. Going to move them back 5. It'll be a 1st and 15 from the Warrior 47. Clock is moving. 9 minutes to go. Third quarter, wide receiver way out here towards the press box, left side of the offense, wing right, 2 backs. Phillips under center. There's a snap. He's going to pitch and come into the left. Scoots through the defense. That's Kahlberg before he is tackled inside the Warrior 40 on the left side of the field here. Gets that penalty yardage back plus more on the 5th play of the drive. For the Wildcats, it brings up a 2nd and 4 from the Warrior 36. Clock is moving, 8:20 to go. Third quarter, single receiver left, wing right, 2 backs are behind Trevor Phillips. He's under center. Waiting on the snap, and there it is. He's going to hand off to the left back, running right. Trying to get around the right side. Short gain on the play, but Rodriguez on the carry. He picks up 3, be 3rd and 1. So another big 3rd down stop opportunity coming for the Warrior defense after just scoring a touchdown. Defense needs to get a stop and get that ball back, looking to cut into that 16-point deficit. 3rd down opportunity here for the Warrior defense. 3rd and 1, ball towards the right hash from the Van Buren County, 33-yard line. Single receiver right, wing left. 2 backs are behind Phillips. He's under center. There's the snap, and the first back, it's fumbled on the exchange, and there's the 3rd down stop that we were looking for. Columbus gets back on it, but a loss on the play. On the 7th play of the drive, going to bring up a 4th and 4. So back to the line of scrimmage on that 2 plays ago. 7:10 to go. Clock moving here. Third quarter, 22-6. Columbus with the lead. Warriors do have some momentum here, though, after scoring on that long run by Simmons. And Columbus going to go for it on a fourth down. 4th and 4 from the Warrior 36. Single receiver left, wing right. Two backs. Phillips under center. He's going to pitch. Kahlberg running left. They get him from behind, and they're not going to get it. The Warrior defense stands tall. There'll be a little bit of a loss on the play. So on the 8th play, Mellinger in there on the stop. The 8th play of the drive, Columbus. Ellingson, gives it back to the Warriors at their own 37. 6:49 to go. Columbus turns it over on downs. Warriors get it for the second time here in the third quarter. There's a handoff middle. Decent gain on the play. Simmons on the carry for about 5. Wesley in there on the tackle for Columbus. Be about 2nd and 5 for Van Buren County from their own 42. They'll send trips left. Single receiver right, one back behind Coral, who's under center. There's a snap pitch that way. Simmons, and they get him in the backfield. Good play by the Columbus defense. Missed the blocking assignment there. Wesley in there on the tackle. Loss on the play, going to bring up a 3rd and 11 for Van Buren County with the clock at 6 minutes to go, third quarter and moving. Ball resting in between the hashes at the Warrior 37 or 36. They're a yard behind where they started this drive. 3rd and 11. Receivers each way. I formation. Coral under center. He's going to take second back through. Hit it just after the exchange, and not much there. Trying to run up the middle. Pushed back. Not sure if there's any gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down for sure. Give him maybe a yard. The clock is moving at 5:16 to go, third quarter, 22-6. Columbus with the lead. Warriors probably have to punt it here. 4th and 8 from their own 39. There's the snap. Kokenauer gets it away. High punt down the middle. Caught by Siant. He's going to come left side. He's got some room. Tackled from behind, just across midfield by Simmons. So that drive for the Warriors ends in a punt. Columbus will get their second possession here in the third quarter. Started with 4:46 to go on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10. Wildcats from the Warrior 47. Two receivers right and two left. Phillips is in shotgun with a back to his left. Here comes motion left to right. That's Siant. There's the snap. He's going to throw it to Siant. Oh, is it a backwards pass? Get on it. The Warriors do. If that's a backwards pass, that's a turnover. And it is a backwards pass, and it's a turnover. Incomplete. I guess you'd call it a fumble.
Number 9, Jace Duncan picked it up.
So on the first play of that drive, they turn it over. 4:39 to go here in the third quarter.
Mellinger scooped it up and ran it for a 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
So it was Mellinger who scooped that backwards pass up. Warriors get it for the third time here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, Warriors from the Columbus 37. Coral's going to drop back, look out to the right and throw it. Errant of Kokenauer. Incomplete. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 10 from the Columbus 37 for the Warrior offense. Clock stopped at 4:34 to go. Kahlberg on the coverage That pass intended for Kokenauer fell incomplete. So Columbus commits their second turnover of the game on that backwards pass that Mellinger alertly scooped up and got a little bit of a return out of it. Ball in between the hash marks now. 4:34 to go, third quarter, 22-6. Columbus with the lead. Warriors have the ball. 2nd and 10. Coral under center. He'll drop back or take the snap and hand off to Simmons, running middle on the second play of the drive. Give Simmons 5. 3rd and 5 from the 31 of Columbus. 3rd and 5. Clock moving at 4:15 to go, third quarter. Warriors looking to put back-to-back scores on the board here. Well, no, they had a punt in between, excuse me. Be the second score of the third quarter if they could put something together here, which they need to, trailing by 16. 4 minutes to go. Trips right. Single receiver left. Coral under center. He's got Simmons behind him. There's a snap, and he's going to hand off Simmons. And the Columbus defense ready for that one. I think that was the play that they scored the touchdown on before. Short gain for Simmons. The Warrior offense will probably go for this here. 4th and 2. Let's see. Ball at the Columbus 28. 4th and 2 for the Warrior offense. I got to believe they would go for this here, trailing by 16 with 3:28 to go. And the clock is moving here in the third quarter. Warriors out of the huddle. Ball's on the left hash. You need 2 yards to keep this one going. Single wing formation left, 2 backs behind Cordell. He's under center. He's going to take handoff. Oh, and they got him right away, and he's not going to have it. A good play by the Columbus defense. Stacks up. Simmons, I believe, had it. And the Warriors come up short and turn it over on a down. So that one hurts after the Columbus turnover. With 3:14 to go on the clock, the Warriors give it back at their Columbus 28. So they pick up 9 yards on that drive. Columbus, third possession for them coming here in the third quarter. They will start at 1st and 10 from their own 28. Receiver left, 2 backs with Phillips under center. He's going to take the snap and hand off, running right. Not much there. Loss on the play. Good job by the Warrior defense over there on the far side of the field. Be a loss of 5. Angel Eichen on the running attempt to the right side on the first play of that drive. Warrior defense pushes him back. 2nd and 15 from the Columbus 24. Good job by the Warrior defense pushing him back there and getting him in the backfield. Clock moving at 2:38 to go. Third quarter. Well, you could use a scoop and score or a pick 6 right here. Probably a scoop and score on a fumble, more likely. Columbus likes to keep it on the ground. Single receiver left. Phillips is going to hand to Kalberg running up middle. And the Warrior defense again with a nice play. Give him maybe a couple on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and a 13. Deep in Columbus territory. Ryder Simmons, Caden Simmons back into the game for the Warrior defense. Clock moving, 2:10 to go, third quarter, 22-6. Wildcats with the lead. Ball's at about the Columbus 26-yard line now in between the hash marks. A big 3rd and 12. You got to hold them here and get the ball back. 2 receivers left. A wing right. Phillips shotgun back to his left. Here comes motion right to left. There's a snap. Pitch to the forward pass to the motion man. They get him in the backfield. Nothing there. Good job by the Warrior defense. Going to bring up a 4th and long for the Columbus offense. 1:40 to go. Clock moving here in the third quarter. 22-6. Columbus with the lead. And number 17 had that attempt. Dante Orozco Gutierrez, I believe, had that rushing attempt. 1:24 to go, and they are going to punt from their own 25. So a loss, -3 yards on that drive. Going to result in a punt for Columbus. Waiting on the snap. Subs to clear the field. There's the snap. And a kick away. High kick down the middle. And Columbus gets a bounce. It's going to go or roll dead or hit the outside sideline inside the Warrior 35.
Ball goes out of bounds at the Warrior 33-yard line.
So, with 51 seconds on the clock. The Warriors will get it for the fourth time here in the third quarter. It'll be 1st and 10. Van Buren County Warriors at their own 33. Ball's on the right hash. And once again, the Warriors with it. Got to put a drive together, get a big play, something. Cut into this 16-point deficit. Receiver right. 2 backs behind Will Coral. He's under center. There's the snap. He's going to hand first back coming up through. That's Simmons trying to go left. He'll get across the 35. Give him 3 on the play. Clock moving to 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Warriors trail at 22-6, but they've got the ball. Need another big play from somebody here. Looking for any way to get this into a, well, if you could get a touchdown in a 2 to make it 22-14, you'd be within 1 score. So you got to put something together right here. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Warriors out of the huddle. 2 receivers right, 2 backs behind Will Coral. He's under center. He'll take the snap, drop straight back. Looking over the middle, he'll lob one. Oh, and it's over his intended receiver and intercepted by Sion. Intended for Harriman. Sion to the right side, cut back through the Warrior defense. He's going to take it all the way for a 36-yard interception return for a touchdown. So that one really hurts. As the third quarter expires. That's the 4th turnover of the night. Coral overshot his man, Harriman. And with the third quarter expired, Siant has a 36-yard INT return for a touchdown, making it 28-6. Zuniga in to attempt the extra point. There's a snap, hold down, kick away. And it is good. So, 29-6 is the way things end after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a 1-minute break. Come on back for the start of the fourth quarter. It's 29-6 Columbus from here in Keosauqua, Iowa. You're tuned into Warrior Football right here on the Temple Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
That Zuniga kickoff caught by Harriman, and a good return up the middle by Quade. Harriman takes it to about the Van Buren County Warrior 45-yard line. So with 11:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Rios on the tackle for Columbus. The Warriors will start this possession 1st and 10. Nose of the ball at their own 45-yard line. So that's not the way you wanted to see the momentum go. The Warriors had the ball looking to make it maybe a one-score game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and an interception return. 36 yards by Siant makes it, and an extra point by Zuniga makes it 29-6. Columbus. Going to be tough now. You can't have any drives without points if you want. You need a turnover, too, somewhere in there. Warriors to the line of the scrimmage. Everybody in tight, wing to the right. Coral under center. He's going to hand off and stacked up. No, he's going to pitch it to McKinney on a fake handoff, and McKinney around the right side with a nice gainer. Tricked my eyes. Nice gainer for the Warriors on the first play of this drive. Doppler on the tackle for Columbus, and just shy of the first down was McKinney. 2nd and 1 from the Columbus 46. Warrior offense out of the huddle. They will send trips left, single receiver right. Simmons behind Will Coral. He'll go under center on a 2nd and 1 from the Columbus 46. There's a snap. Oh, and a handoff to Simmons, and he's met immediately in the backfield and pushed back. Loss of a couple on the play, taking the ball back to about midfield. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5 right from midfield for the Warrior offense. 11.5 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 29-6, Columbus Wildcats with a 23-point lead. Here comes Creekite into the huddle. It's about 3rd and 5. Ball just across midfield. They've got to get to the Columbus 45 for a first down. 11:14 to go. Clock moving here. Fourth quarter. Oh, Cree, you got to back up. You're way offsides. There we go. Now he's got it right. 2 receivers each way. Coral under center. Simmons behind him. Will take the snap. Drop straight back. Now he's going to roll to his left. Going to try to evade the defense and throw. Caught. Shy of first down yardage. The catch made by along the left sideline by Cree Kite. Maybe a yard on the play. And a 4th and 3 coming up for the Warrior offense. Ball, I guess he got maybe a couple on the play. Ball on the left hash at the Columbus 47. 4th and a couple, maybe it looks like 3, 10:54 to go. Everybody in tight, wing formation to the right. Coral's going to keep it. He's got a pitch option. McKinney around the right side. That's a nice look for the Warrior offense, and he'll have a first down. So they convert on a 4th down play. That is their first down here in the second half. 7 to the game. So 1st and 10, Van Buren County. Clock will start with 10:47 to go, fourth quarter. 29-6, Columbus with a 23-point lead. Warriors inside the 40 of Columbus right now, over on the right hash. 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 39. Play brought into the huddle, and now the Warriors break and come to the line of scrimmage. Everybody in tight. Wing T formation to the right. 2 backs behind Coral. He'll take, handoff, Simmons up the middle, good gain. He'll cut it back, good job, Caden. He's trying to go to the outside. He's all the way down to the inside the 20. Caden Simmons running hard. Columbus has the ball, but he was down already. 5th play of the drive. Another first down for the Warriors, their 2nd of the drive. Gutierrez on the tackle for the Wildcats. 10:41 to go. Warriors moving it. Ball on the left hash. 1st and 10, Van Buren County from the Columbus 20. Huddle tried to break. Now Will calls everybody back. Maybe another instruction there. Making sure he's getting the play across to everybody right. Everybody's in tight. Single wing formation to the right. 2 backs are behind Will Coral, waiting on the snap. There it is. He'll hand off Simmons, trying to go right. And Columbus going to stack him up after a very short gain on the 6th play of this drive. The clock is moving at 10:13 to go, fourth quarter. Creek Kite coming out. Keegan Young, I believe, will probably come in and bring the play into the Warrior huddle when he gets it from head coach Brian Johnson. 14 checking into the Warrior lineup as well. Get a number, if I can, on him. Warrior offense to the line of scrimmage. Single wing formation to the right. 2 backs. Will's going to take the snap, drop back, look left. Oh, and he missed Ethan Kokenauer in the left flat. 14 is Aiden Debner, who checked into the game. Keegan Young did bring that last play into the game. Here comes Jace Duncan with the play in for Will Coral.
And on the cover for the Wildcats is number 3, Lamar Sion.
9 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 9 from the 19. Shotgun snap to Will Coral. He's going to fake and run the end around. Oh, it's bobbled and caught again by McKinney on a pitch. And this one's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a big loss on the play. Tried to run a fake pitch to the left and then have an inside man come through and go the other way, like on a counter or a reverse. And was bobbled by McKinney And Columbus defense was there, and they sent him back for a loss. So it's going to bring up a long 4th down from the right hash, about 4th and 15 from the Columbus 25 or 6 yard line. Single wing left, 2 backs behind Will Coral. Warriors need to convert on a 4th down. Will's going to take the snap, drop straight back. Fired over the middle. He'll lob it. Oh, and it touched a Warrior player hands, but falls incomplete in the end zone. Harriman, I believe, the intended receiver on a lob pass down the middle, and he just couldn't get it. And on the 8th play of the drive, Warriors are going to turn it over on downs from the Columbus 25 or 6 yard line. So they move it about 30 yards on that drive and give it back. 8:48 to go in the 4th quarter. Columbus will get their 4th possession of the second half first here in the 4th quarter. Like I said, with 8:48 to go, it'll be 1st and 10 Columbus from the Warrior 26. Receiver left and a wing to the right. 2 backs behind Trevor Phillips. He's under center. There's a snap. He's going to hand back running right. Warrior defense there to greet him. Not much of any gain on the play for Kahlberg. Jones in there on the tackle for Van Buren County. 8:25 to go, clock moving. Columbus won't be in any hurry right now with a 23-point lead. Warriors have had chances here in the second half. That possession with the last time, or two possessions ago for the Warriors, that ended in an interception return for a TD. Key point in the game. 2 receivers right, wing left. Phillips shotgun back to his right. He'll take the snap. He's going to quarterback keeper. He'll have a couple before the Warrior defense greets him and takes him down. Trying to go to the right was Phillips. Give him a couple. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7 from the Columbus 28. Ball in the middle of the field in between the hash marks. Substitutions happening for Columbus. The clock is moving at 7:42 to go, 4th quarter. Columbus breaks the huddle, sends 2 receivers left and a wing to the right. A back to the left of Phillips. He's in the shotgun. Here comes motion right to left. He'll pitch to that, or forward pass to that motion man with a pitching motion. I guess that's a forward pass, and he'll try to take it left side. Shy of 1st down yardage. He'll have a couple on the play. Going to bring up a 4th and 5. 4th and a long 4. 4th and 5 for Columbus. 7:10 to go. Clock moving 4th quarter. Warriors trail at 29-6. Ball at the Columbus 31-yard line. I'd say middle of the field in between the hash marks. No hash marks here painted on the field right now. A little bit tough to tell, but I'd say it's in between them. Clock moving, 6:50 to go. And Columbus taking their sweet time. No play clocks here, so hard to tell. You got to watch that back referee, and here comes probably a delay of game or a timeout. Nope, it's a timeout. Columbus. So we'll take a quick 30-second break and be back with more 4th quarter football action for you from Keosauqua, Iowa. Columbus leads it 29-6 with 6:41 to go in the 4th quarter. Back with you in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here, the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back with you here, Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School inside the Gary Leffler track. Keosauqua, Iowa. More 4th quarter action coming at you. 6:41 to go. Columbus leads it 29-6. It's 4th and 4. They're going to punt it from their own 31. There's a snap. It's caught, and the kick is away. takes a bounce and is downed inside the Van Buren County Warrior 45-yard line. So Columbus on that last drive starts it from their own 26 to give it up from their own 31, just 5 yards, 6:33 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. And back-to-back punts forced by the Warrior defense. Warrior offense will get it for the 6th time here in the second half. Second time in the fourth quarter with 6:33 on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 44. Everybody in tight. Whistle stops the play. Most likely a false start. We will check. It is. False start, a 5-yard penalty will back them up. First penalty of the second half for Van Buren County, their 5th of the game. Will bring up a 1st and 15. From their own 39. Ball over there towards the right hash mark. Everybody in tight, single wing left. 2 backs behind Coral. He's under center. He's going to take and run that option left. And Columbus strings this one out. It's going to be a big loss on the play. So that's going to move him way back inside the 35. They're at their own, on the left hash, they're at their own 34-yard line right now. It's going to be about 2nd and 20 for the Warrior offense. Clock moving at 6:04 to go fourth quarter, 29-6. Columbus with the lead. Warriors out of the huddle. And they'll send a wide receiver right and a wing to the right. 2 backs with Coral under center. He'll take the snap and drop straight back in the pocket. He's going to look right, throw that way, and it's grabbed and caught across midfield. A big completion to... That's Quade Harriman on the catch. Rodriguez in there on the tackle for Columbus. So the Warriors get a big chunk of that back, about a 16-yard completion across midfield. They're at the Columbus 49 right now, going to bring up about a 3rd and 3 from the Columbus 49. Clock moving at 5:13 to go, fourth quarter. Single wing formation right, 2 backs behind Coral. He's waiting on the snap, and Columbus jumped, should have just snapped it. Neutral zone infraction on the Wildcats will give the Warriors a first down on a penalty, 5-yard penalty by Columbus. That is their first of the fourth quarter, 2nd penalty of the second half, 7th of the game on the Wildcats. So it gives the Van Buren County Warrior offense a 1st and 10 from the Columbus 44. Clock stopped at 5:04 remaining fourth quarter, 29-6, Wildcats with the lead. Here comes Keegan Young out, Creed Kite in with a new play to quarterback Will Coral. Teams have exchanged big plays here in the second half. Simmons with a 75-yard touchdown run for the Warriors, and Siant with an interception return for a touchdown. It was all Columbus in the first half, and that's why they lead it. Clock moving now, 4:50 to go. 2 receivers each way. 1 back behind Will Coral under center, waiting on the snap. There it is. Will going to take, drop straight back. Now go to his left a little bit, look that way, fire a pass down the middle. He's got his man, caught! Quade Harriman, touchdown! Van Buren County Warriors, a 44-yard touchdown strike from Will Coral to Quade Harriman with 4:37 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. A 44-yard TD pass complete from Will Coral to Quade Harriman. Gives the Warriors another 6. It's 29-12. So they move it 56 yards on that drive, and the end result is a touchdown. Here comes the extra point. It's an option right, and the pitch to McKinney is fumbled and dropped. Flag on the play, I think I saw. We'll check that, so hang on a second. Waiting on a call. I saw a flag fly. And we'll see who it's on. No signal yet. So I guess it's here it comes. Dead ball. No, it's on Columbus.
Personal foul.
Personal foul Columbus, so I don't know if they'll tack that on the kickoff, but 4:37 to go in the fourth quarter, 29-12. Columbus with a 17-point lead. Let's take a quick 30-second break and be back with more fourth quarter Warrior football action right here on the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our number one priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atumo Radio Group Sports Network.
Why not? Alrighty. We're back with you here inside the Gary Leffler track, Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School on the football field in Keosauqua, Iowa. That 15-yard it was a penalty on the Columbus dead ball personal foul. Lets the Warriors kick off from the Columbus 45. They'll get it for their fifth time here in the second half. Second time in the fourth quarter. Simmons, a bouncer down the middle. Maybe it's some sort of onside kick, fielded and down at the 25 by Wesley, I believe. So with 4:34 on the clock here in the fourth quarter, not much of a return there on the kickoff. Columbus will start it first and 10 from their own 25. So the Warrior offense with a little bit of life here in the second half, and that's good to see. Long season yet ahead of us, but good to see them come to life a little bit. 4:34 to go, fourth quarter, 29-12. Columbus with a 17-point lead. 3 timeouts left for the Warriors, 2 for Columbus. They're out of the huddle, single receiver left, wing right. 2 backs behind Trevor Phillip. He's under center. He's going to turn and hand to Eichen, running left. Good job by the Warrior defense. Short gain on the play. And here comes the official timeout for an injured Columbus player. Going to bring up about a 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats. We've got an injured Columbus player. Let's take a quick 30-second break, and hopefully he's able to get off the field. Never like to see this. Hopefully he's okay. Quick 30-second break, back with more fourth quarter action. Columbus leads Van Buren County 29-12, 4:23 to go, fourth quarter. Back with you in 30 seconds, right here in the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atumo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School. Good news on the injured Columbus player. Looks like cramps, and they're stretching him out. So hopefully that's all it is. That Warrior touchdown on the pass from Will Coral to Quade Harriman. Warrior TDs this year brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. Quarter 3 was sponsored by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors, and Quarter 4 sponsored by Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua. We've got 4:23 left here in the fourth quarter, 29-12. Columbus up by 17. Injury timeout that we are about to get set to head back to live action here. 2nd and 8 it's going to be for Columbus from their own 27. Columbus still in a huddle on the far side of the field. Lengthy timeout. Injured player is up and off to the sideline. Now we've got another stoppage. Now we get a timeout, Columbus. So, let's take a 1-minute break and come on back to resume this fourth quarter. 4:23 to go in the fourth. Columbus leads it 29-12. They've got the ball, second and 8 from their own 27 when we come back after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Tumble Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Phillip under center takes the snap, handoff up the middle, first down yardage shy of the 40-yard line for the Wildcats as we return to play here in the fourth quarter for Angel Eichen on the carry. Columbus a first down, their second here in the second half, 8th of the game. And the game clock went back to 20. It was 4:34, so minus that play. And it's going to bring up a first down for Columbus. Ball at their own 39-yard line in between the hash marks. And referees huddling around the ball. This game has come to feels like a snail's pace. 4:08 they want to put on the clock right now. Yep. And they will probably wind the clock. There it goes. All right. First and 10, Columbus, their own 39. Single receiver left, wing right, two backs behind Trevor Phillips. He's under center. And they're letting the play clock, mental play clock, run down as much as they can. There's a signal, hand in the air. It gets under 5 or 10, but takes a snap, hands off Eichen, running up the middle. Nice, nifty moves. First down yardage to the Van Buren 45. Another first down, second of this drive for Columbus. Their third of this second half. 10th first down of the game for the Wildcat offense. They lead at 29-12. 17-point lead with 3:40 to go. Fourth quarter clock is running. Nose of the ball right about the Van Buren County 45 right now. In between the hash marks, Columbus will take their time coming in and out of the huddle and watch that back referee for his hand in the air. That means a play clock under 10, I believe, and Phillips will have to go. Two receivers left, a wing right. Single back to the left. Here comes motion left to right. Phillips is in now. Here comes a delay of game. He waited too long on that one. So a penalty to the Wildcats. Eighth penalty of the night for the Wildcats, according to my ref statistics. Moves them back 5. First and 15 from midfield. I don't think so either, but 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Clock moving, motion left to right or single receiver left, wing right. Back to the left of Phillips, shotgun. He'll throw it out there to Siant. Went through his hands and he dropped it. Incomplete on a pass intended for Lamar Siant from Trevor Phillips. So, second down coming for Columbus from midfield. Ball in between the hash marks, single receiver right, wing left, two backs behind Trevor Phillips. He's under center. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. He'll take the handoff, hand to Eichen. Running up through the middle. He broke through the line of scrimmage, and he's free in the secondary. Up to almost first down yardage. We'll see where they spot it. Right about the marker on the line to gain. They will move the chains on the fifth play of the drive. Third first down on this drive for Columbus. 11th of the game. 2:52 to go in the fourth. 29-12 Columbus with the lead. Ball down to the Warrior 35. In between the hash marks, first and 10 Wildcats. Single receiver left, wing right. Two backs are behind Trevor Phillips. He's going under center and watching that back referee for an indication on the play clock. There's the hand in the air. We're under 10. He will take the snap and hand to Eichen running left side. He's free in the secondary again. Cuts back towards the middle of the field. So sidesteps a Warrior defender, and they'll have it down there inside the 10-yard line, I believe, or close to it. A sixth play of the drive gives Columbus their fourth first down on this drive. 11th of the game. And first and 10 Wildcats. The ball's outside the 10, about the 11 or 12-yard line for the Wildcats, and they're milking the clock away here with 2:13 to go in the fourth, and it's running. Out of the huddle come Columbus. They'll send two receivers to the left, a wing right. One back to the left of Phillips. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. He's going to do a quarterback keeper running left, and he's inside the 10 for sure. No touchdown. Hard to see with a pile of players where he's actually at. Second one for the Wildcat offense. Minute 43 to go. Clock running here in the fourth quarter. This one about been decided. Columbus doing a good job of running the clock here. The last time they touched it, they got it with 4:34 left to go, and they've milked away the last 4.5 minutes here. So they're out of the huddle. Ball at the second one from just outside the 2. It's not a goal to go. A handoff to the right side for Eichen, stacked up by the Warrior defense. Good job to hold him there in this eighth play of the drive. Minute 8 to go, clock running. So it's going to be about 3rd and 3 from about the 6. Maybe the nose of the ball resting right about the Van Buren County Warrior 5-yard line. Columbus yet to go into any kind of victory formation. Up 17 with 45 seconds to go. Two receivers left, wing right. Phillips shotgun. Eichen to his left. Phillips going to take it. Quarterback keeper left. And he is short. Be a goal-to-go situation as Phillips takes the ball down to maybe the 2-yard line. Should have been a first down, I believe, because the ball marker's on the other side of the 10 seconds to go. It doesn't matter. I don't believe they have to snap it again, but that was a first down, their 5th of the drive. And they decide to just walk away now. Clock 2-1-0, and it's a final now. 29-12 in Class A District 5 varsity football action tonight for you from Keosauqua, Iowa. Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School inside the Gary Leffler track. Columbus Wildcats defeat the Van Buren County Warriors by a score of 29-12. That'll take us to the postgame show. And the postgame show this year brought to you by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. We'll take a 3-minute break. That'll let me add up some statistics. We'll come back and talk about this one in the postgame show. You are tuned in to Warrior Football right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Back with you for the postgame show after this 3-minute break.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Tiffany here. The best things in life are a nice spring day, a tasty treat, and a great deal. That's right, a great deal. So why not swing by Dowd's Quick Stop? Savor our barbecue chicken pizza or classic cheeseburger and fries combo. Craving something sweet? Our ice cream is on and is the best around. Dive into our spring fun with our specialty pizza starting at $17.99. Visit us today in Dowd's and follow us on Facebook at Dowd's Quick Stop for more delicious deals. Stop by for a quick taste of spring.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you here from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School, Keosauqua, Iowa, where we've completed boys high school varsity football action for you on the evening. The Columbus Wildcats getting a 29-12 win over our very own Van Buren County Warriors. This is the Warrior Football postgame show sponsored by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. It was 6-0 Columbus after 1 quarter of play with 11 minutes 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Aiken had a 7-yard touchdown run to make it 6-0. The extra point failed, and after 1 quarter play, Columbus led it 6-0. Columbus all the scoring in the second quarter, 11:53 to go in the second. 32-yard touchdown pass to Wesley from Phillip made it 12-0 Wildcats. Zuniga, the extra point was good. It was 13-0 Columbus at that point with 7:17 to go. In the second quarter, Gabe Zuniga had a 16-yard field goal, and that made it 16-0 at that point. Then with 1:47 to go in the second quarter, Zuniga had a 22-yard field goal to make it 19-0. Then right before the half ended with 2 seconds to go, Zuniga had a 34-yard field goal. They got themselves a nice kicker, does Columbus, made it 22-0 Columbus, and that's how we entered halftime. Right away out of the gate, Caden Simmons. First play for the Warriors in the second half, 11:44 to go, a 75-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. Warriors were on the board. It was 22-6 at that point. And the Warriors had a chance to cut, with a touchdown 2-point conversion, to cut the game to a one-scorer game, but Columbus with the big play instead of Van Buren County. And to end the third quarter, Lamar Siant with a 36-yard interception return for a touchdown made it 28-6. Zuniga had the extra point. It was 29-6 at that point after 3 quarters of play. Then the Warriors tallied in the fourth quarter with 4:37 to go. A 44-yard touchdown pass from Will Coral to Quade Harriman. 2-point conversion was no good. It was 29-12, and that's how things would end here tonight from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School. Columbus wins it by a score of 29-12. Some other stats from the game. Columbus with 12 first downs. I had Van Buren County with 8. The Warriors with 4 turnovers to 2 for Columbus. Van Buren County with 5 penalties to 8 for Columbus. Warriors had a couple of sacks. The Warriors sacks by the defense this year brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua. Member FDIC. The defensive turnovers created by the Warriors tonight brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. Let's see. Possessions in the second half for Van Buren County. Touchdown, punt, turnover on downs, the interception return for a touchdown, another turnover on downs, and then a touchdown. So in the second half, I had them with about 175 total yards. The offense coming to life a little bit. 103 in the first half. You put those totals together, about 278 total yards for the Warrior offense tonight. Columbus in the second half, and the Warrior defense did a pretty good job against them in the second half. Their possessions, turnover on downs, a fumble, couple of punts, and then the end of the game. Just about 100 yards total offense for Columbus in the second half. They had 233 in the first half where they did most of their damage. You combine those, about 333 total yards for Columbus to 278 for Van Buren County. That's the way the stats shape up on this one. I guess if I had to pick a player of the game, I might split it between those offensive players tonight. Simmons with that 75-yard touchdown run. Harriman catching the long TD pass from Will Cordell. So maybe some co-players of the game there. And those are brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Asked them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. So Simmons and Harriman and Cordell, the pass to Harriman. Let's give all three of those guys players of the game honors tonight, helping Van Buren County offense score those 12 points. Let's take one more 60-second break. Then we'll come back and get into the closing part of this Warrior football postgame show. Sponsored by Smithburg Automotive, 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. We'll start to close this one down when we come back after this final 60-second break. You're tuned in to Warrior Football, streaming live on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we're back with you one final time here from the broadcast booth inside the press box at Van Buren County Warrior, or Van Buren County Community, Junior Senior High School, where the Columbus Wildcats get a 29-12 victory in Class A District 5 varsity football action for you this evening. And that'll take us to the closing part of this Warrior football postgame show, brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, 2 locations to serve you in Fairfield. Tonight's players of the game, one more time for you. Simmons, Harriman, and Coral on the offensive side of things. Those players of the game are brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug. All right, I'd like to thank board operator Connor Davis at the studio tonight, back in Ottumwa, helping this thing run smoothly. We were on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel. So a couple ways to tune in tonight. Hey, if you chose to make this broadcast part of your Friday, September 5th evening, big thanks for doing so. We could not do it without you. And if you're tuned in right now listening to the postgame show on your way home, please make sure you drive safely. Sonia and I, we will do the same. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, as I always do here in the post-game show, brought to you by Smithburg Automotive. I'm going to run through them for you one final time. The Van Buren County Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, Smithburg Automotive, Dowd's Quick Stop, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Van Buren County Hospital, Wells Hometown Drug, Beaner Funeral Home, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, First Iowa State Bank, Roto-Rooter, Slayton Polaris, Tugboat Transportation, and Wasco Hardware. If you're in the area and need some local business, please make sure you give these local sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA, also seen and heard on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel via the streaming method. If you're not currently a sponsor of Van Buren County Warrior Sports and would like to be, you got to get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. She'd be happy to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some advertising. Feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. Next broadcast for football, well, let's go over the next action for Columbus as well. Next Friday, September 12th, they're at Danville, a 7 p.m. kickoff there for the Warriors. We're right back here at home to take on the Cardinal Comets, a 7 p.m. kickoff. Next broadcast for me, I got to go home, sleep fast, get up bright and early. I'll be with the volleyball team tomorrow morning. We're going over to Burlington Notre Dame High School for the Nike Invitational Volleyball Tournament over there. Warriors play the second match of the day, pregame somewhere around 9:30. We got 3 matches guaranteed for you in pool play against Danville, Wapello, and West Liberty. If the Warrior girls come to play and can advance out of pool play to a semifinal and a final, we'll be there to cover it for you as well. Minimum of 3 matches, maximum of 5. Tomorrow morning, about 9:30 a.m. pregame show. Tune in for some exciting Warrior girls varsity volleyball action on a Saturday morning. Those are the next broadcasts for us, and that's going to about do it. So on behalf of Connor back at the studio, Miss Sonia sitting next to me, she's my camera operator and on-site producer, Sonia Love Smith. Thank you for helping out. We'll all wish you a very pleasant rest of your Friday evening and say so long to you from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa, inside the Gary Leffler track, where tonight we witnessed the Columbus Wildcats get a 29-12 victory in Class A District 5 boys high school varsity football action. I also wanted to mention that you can tune in to Tom FM 97.7, another Ottumwa radio station. Catch the Iowa Radio Scoreboard Show from 10 to 11:30 tonight if you want to catch up on all the scores across the state of Iowa in boys high school varsity football action. So 97.7 Tom FM, you can tune in at 10 o'clock to catch all of those scores. All right, I'm going to say so long to you. Final score once again, Columbus wins it by a score of 29-12. And I'll say so long to you from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa. We'll talk to you next tomorrow morning for some volleyball action. Pre-game at 9:30, 3 matches guaranteed, maybe a max of 5. And for football, we'll talk to you next Friday right back here at home inside the Gary Leffler track. The Warriors going to face the Cardinal Comets. That'll be 6:30 pre-game, 7 o'clock kickoff. So until then, you've been tuned in to Van Buren County Warrior football. We were on the air tonight. It's your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. One final time from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa. Good night, Warrior fans.